It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Indeed, sir, yes. We are tackling the letter J. We've gone through them this week, and we've got Miss Peter Ive here, who's going to be educating us a little bit, but I know that before we get started, you've got a very special message.
Absolutely. Happy birthday to Alana for tomorrow.
Yes.
Very sad she wasn't in the studio, but have an awesome day.
We got cake for you, boo-boo. We got cake for you. Come and get it. But anyway, okay, let's get into the letter J, starting off with the word Julienne.
Okay.
Am I saying it correctly first?
Absolutely.
Julienne.
Yeah. Okay, just one thing about Julienne. It is basically thin strips of vegetables. Okay. Just something that, if you're talking about classically Julienne, everything or anything classical food should actually be the size of a tablespoon. So it should never be longer than that, so that you can actually fit it into your mouth so it doesn't like hang over the side.
Okay, okay. Except spaghetti, of course.
Absolutely. But there's an art of eating it.
Yeah, on the spoon and then...
Okay. So what you do is whenever you're chopping something, first chop it into manageable sizes. So my Julienne's going to be about that length, so chop it down.
Tablespoon size.
Okay. Then you give it a nice flat edge so that it doesn't roll around. You pop it over. You give it a nice square, like that.
Yeah.
And again, then you take your knife and...
Ah, the art of Julienne.
Now, if you look at that, okay, they're all perfectly sized.
Absolutely.
Right, so that is what a Julienne is.
Lovely stuff.
Okay.
And I guess it applies all across the board to vegetables that are chopped in that manner.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Our second J word for today is jus.
Jus. Okay, now what jus is...
Not me, jus.
What jus is, all it really means is an intensified gravy. Okay?
Okay.
So what you do is you start with the beef stock, which is your bones. You roast them in the oven to give it some nice colour. You then add it to some mirepoix, which is leek, celery, carrots.
Some what?
Mirepoix.
Mirepoix.
Mirepoix. Maybe you'll do that on your M.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. We add that to a pot. We then cover it with cold water. We bring it to the boil. Then you turn it down to a very low rolling boil, and you cook it for 8 hours.
Wow.
And the whole time you just keep skimming off the top.
Yeah.
Once you've done that, you strain it. Okay. Then we put onions into a pot. We brown them again. We throw tomato paste. We burn the tomato paste onto the bottom. So you want it to look like most of your cooking normally looks.
Yes.
Then you take some beautiful red wine. Anything that's good enough to drink is good enough for a stock. You throw it in, and then you deglaze the bottom of the pan. Get all that tomato off. Wait till the red wine smell's gone. Then you add your beef stock back to it, and you cook it down again until it actually comes into something as thick as this. And any gravy, any intensified gravy, should be able to be split. If you do that to a spoon, it should stay parted.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's when you know your actual sauce or your gravy is thick enough to serve. That way it won't run all over the plate, it'll actually stick.
Fantastic
Okay,
stuff.
so
that, my dear friends, is a jus. Now, what do you do with it, though? So this is a gravy that you'd put on, like, you know... Oh, yes.
Yeah, I even use this on fish. So you can use a beef jus on a beautiful piece of king clip or something like that, and it just... it's such a rich flavour, but it goes with almost anything.
Absolutely. So thank you very, very much for educating us, filling us with knowledge with Julienne and jus. Loving it. All right. But listen, with so many people all across the world, 7 billion of them, in fact, to be precise, there's a question about the future of food security and what we'll be eating in order to keep our bodies healthy, of course. And I happened to meet up with President Barack Obama's personal chef as he disseminated some information and some knowledge regarding that topic. Take a look.